Well, John, a 3-0 win here at Harden Hewish Park tonight. What's your post-match thoughts on that one?
Really pleased again. Thought we were a little bit sloppy to start off with. Could possibly have been two down if it wasn't for Dan. Dan pulled off a couple of good saves and last minute tackles. But after the first 20 minutes and we got to grips with how they were playing, I thought there was only one team in it, especially setting off. And obviously the slope plays a big part when you're playing here.
Yeah, did you feel that once you did come to grips with the way Chippenham were playing, and as you say, Dan Lavercombe made 2 or 3 brilliant saves, that you settled into the game a little bit more?
Yeah, we did. You know, I suppose it's going to be a little bit like that. The lads have played a lot of games, and you know, sometimes when you're coming away, you can be a little bit sluggish to start off with. But as I say, once we got to grips with them, then and we got that first goal, then we could possibly have scored more goals. So again, we move on to the next game, but really pleased about tonight's performance again.
Yeah, you talk about that first goal. It was a really quick start in the second half, wasn't it? It was almost Chippenham didn't get out of their half, and then they found themselves 2-0 down.
Yeah, we were thinking we should have had a penalty, and he's given a free kick, and Tyler's gone and stuck the free kick away, which got us going. And then obviously Connor's done well again and got his shot away, and Tyler's followed up. So 2 really good goals from Tyler, and then Luke's come up with another goal again from midfield, and really good finish. So no, we say we look as though we've got goals in us, and that's been proven in the last few weeks. You know, we got 3. Average about 9 goals in the last 3 games. So not average, but got 9 goals in the last 3 games. So yeah, really pleased, and yeah, gives us a little bit more of a gap now between us and 1 or 2 other teams. So, but we just have to keep concentrating on trying to get as high as we possibly can.
And a clean sheet, that must please you as well.
Yeah, I'd say after the first 15 minutes, then they didn't cause us too many problems. But yeah, obviously pleased to get that clean sheet.
An upper place in the table, although I'm sure you're going to tell me that you don't really keep too much of an eye on that table and it's just one game at a time.
Obviously, you're going to look at the table. It was important, to keep up there, and there's only a point between us and Worthing, so it keeps the pressure on them. And obviously, we've got a trip now to Enfield, and obviously one that we feel if we can play like we've done in the last few weeks, then we've got a good chance of getting another 3 points.
That's 10 unbeaten now. That's a good habit to get into, isn't it? Do you go into every game feeling confident that, as you say, play anything like we can, we've got a good chance of claiming 3 points?
Yeah, we've proven that. To go 10 unbeaten is a big achievement. Obviously, it'd be great if we could go unbeaten from now until the end of the season, and that'll be the aim. But the players must be full of confidence, and it becomes a habit winning. And a bit like when you're losing, you wonder how you're going to get out of it. But players seem to have that habit of knowing how to win, and that's been the case. So we just got to try and keep that going.
Games against teams in the middle of the table can be notoriously difficult. Chippenham did play on the front foot, using the slope in those opening 20 minutes. But was it a case of, as I say, just feeling your way into the game, being patient, and the chances will come?
It was today, yeah. Obviously, they started bright, and if they'd got a goal early on, then it could have been a different story. But as I say, we weathered the storm as such, and came into the game. But it doesn't matter who you play in this league. There's nobody that much better than anybody else. So we're where we are because we work really hard as a team, and there's a good spirit amongst the players, and we've got goals in us. And as I say, at the back we've got plenty of pace. We haven't been conceding many. So hopefully we can keep that going. And if we do, then we're going to be a tough nut to crack.
Just finally, a word for the fans. Again, a long way to come on a Tuesday night with another long trip on Saturday, but they were magnificent once again.
Yeah, again, nice and loud, and they really get behind the players and give us a great amount of support, and obviously we appreciate that. and we're going to need them from now until the end of the season, and they can make a difference.
Well, John, thanks very much for your time. We'll see you at Anfield on Saturday.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.